It was 1962. The Cold War was at its most dangerous point. Nuclear missiles were on standby. Tensions were sky high after the Cuban Missile Crisis. The United States had a secret base in Minnesota, a nuclear launch site protected by guards and tripwire alarms. Anything that entered the perimeter would trigger a sabotage alert, the same code used for a Soviet first strike. Just after midnight, the alarm went off. Sirens blared, guards scrambled, and Strategic Air Command went into DEFCON 3, one level away from total nuclear war. Pilots raced to their bombers, engines roared to life, each jet fully armed. All they needed was a final order to take off and launch. Meanwhile, at the control post, the radar showed movement in the fence line. Something had breached the perimeter, but it wasn't a Soviet soldier, it was a bear. A black bear had triggered the wire while rummaging for food. The system couldn't tell the difference between a 600-pound animal and an armed intruder. But the problem wasn't just the bear, it was the miscommunication that followed. The nearby base in Wisconsin was never told it was a false alarm. Instead, they saw planes taking off from Minnesota with nukes on board. They thought the war had already started. They armed their missiles, prepared for launch, and contacted Washington, ready to fire back. It took hours to unravel: radio confirmation, emergency stand-down orders, base to base to base, manually verified. The world stayed quiet, barely. A bear, a fence, and one missed phone call. That's all it took to bring us to the edge. Today, there are over 13,000 nuclear weapons still active. Most are on hair trigger systems. Some can be launched in under 4 minutes. And even now, decades later, false alarms still happen. One day it won't be a bear. It might be a drone, a glitch, or nothing at all. And someone will have minutes to decide if we live or vanish.